should be live now. Hello, this is the opponent, and for my first of 2 games in Shmuptember 2024 by RGL TV, I'm doing another run of Trouble Witches Neo, the Xbox 360 port. Sole purpose of this run, as shown by the 80% category, is to just show off the funny English dub that only the 360 version had. I also got, the original Trouble Witches was a Dojin game by Studio Siesta, published in the arcade, I think a year or so after it came out, and then published here to Xbox 360 by SNK Playmore. To this day, I don't know why. I also got put it a couple more times, once on Steam as Trouble Witches Origin, and then on Switch as Trouble Witches Final. Fine games in their own right, but no English dub. So I'm gonna play a character exclusive to the 360 version.
Get started already.
And I'm just gonna run on the easiest difficulty, which is still fairly challenging in its own right. I'm trying my best to not talk over the dub here.
A wish shall be granted to the one who punishes those who broke the seal of the Dropnir. Signed, King of Ihemland. Hold on, Sakurako. Are you serious about going?
If I could have any wish, it would be to quit being an astrologist. That's it! We're headed to the magical kingdom of Ihemland! This is like a dream!
Yeah, this game came out in 2011, and it reflects the culture of the time.
I'm definitely gonna take down the Dropnir and save Ihemland. That way, I'm sure Father will let me become a witch.
I've said it before when
I still think an astrologist is cooler.
yeah, I said before when I ran this game, I believe maybe 4 people did all of the English voices in a game that has over a dozen or so characters. Mostly the game itself. It combines mechanics from a bunch of other shmups. You see we're collecting money. Unlike Fantasy Zone, we have to turn on this magic barrier which slows some bullets down. And if the enemy that fired those bullets is destroyed while bullets are caught inside the magic barrier, they're converted into cash, which we're going to use in the shops.
Welcome to the Pumpkin Girl Shop.
Just gonna buy one of these cards.
Thank you.
Look here. You can see the Xbox 360s in the back row here. One of them is broken. That's how you know this is the 360 port.
I hope to see you again.
One of the purposes of going inside the Pumpkin Girl shop is not just an opportunity to buy items, but it also refills your MP. And higher difficulties, you'll want to do this to set up the barrier outside when you're nearly out of MP. You meet on the bottom of the HUD there. Go in there to refill it, and then keep using it longer than you normally would. And a lot of the game is just memorizing the best places to use it to maximize your world income. Each of the characters has different properties on how long they're allowed to use it for, the size of the barrier, and
I'm just getting started.
yeah, here. Put on the card now. While you have our card active, enemies are converted into the round coins there. I got hit. And that number on the bottom left is a score multiplier that goes up when you collect those coins while a card is active. Each one increases up by 0.01%, so I'm getting an extra 6 0.65% score. And that's the scoring system. I think you lose a fourth of it or a third of it if you die. Go in here again.
Welcome to
Most important thing to get is the MP upgrades, increases it by 10. Skip this.
I hope to see you again.
But the weird thing about this dub is that they attempt accents in some of the other storylines. Like my favorite one, like my favorite route, running Valerie, she attempts a really preposterous British accent.
Hey, check this out, Dorothy. Where's the real witch? Ahemland is incredible.
Sure. I have to admit, this place is sophisticated.
Huh? What's up with you guys? What circus did you come from?
What's up with you? Is it Halloween already?
Listen, I'm Bella. I'm a genius witch and an inventor. I've taken over this train.
An inventor? A witch? Make up your mind.
Both. And who are you?
I'm Sakurako. I'm a genius astrologist witch. I have accepted the king's challenge of punishing you.
What are you again? A witch or an astrologist?
I'm a witch. By the way, where did you get that head-looking thing? That looks cute on you.
I'll tell you if you win. I summon Palindrome.
On easy difficulty, bosses tend to go down really fast. I'm just using cards to make it go a little bit faster.
Ready? Here we go.
Break these first. Go down here. Hurt the weak point.
Turn.
If a card is active when a boss dies, you get to keep it for the next stage.
What's with this girl? She's tougher than she looks.
You got that right. So tell me, where did you get that hat thingy? I want one too.
I realize it's not Halloween. And this is my servant, not a hat. He's not for sale.
Is that right? Bummer.
What did you come here for?
To punish you all. I'll reclaim all the shards, which will please the king, and then he'll grant me my wish of becoming a full-fledged witch.
A witch?
Yep, I've always loved anime shows with witches. You swing the magic wand, transform, and... well, I'll become a cute little witch with goes bad and warm on bad guys. That's my dream.
That's not gonna happen. But this game...
What was that? I can hear you. I can dab or something.
Man, she's supposed to be the Cujo heiress.
Translation of this game is fine. It's adequate. Nothing blatantly wrong with it. But it's just the voice acting makes it hard to appreciate. And there is a no miss bonus for each stage. For the longer you go with that. If I don't get once you see, it's fine.
Any late-night anime show around here?
And if
Just
you
do this.
can, they're probably all old.
Card. Have to do a bullet canceling here. Not really doing it properly. I'm trying to get the maximum value for my card. Use the fire button to collect the medals. Except when your card is active. Later on, you'll be able to buy extra lives, and they get really expensive. Each time you buy something, you need to place in the shop again, the price goes up by more than double. And pretty sure on higher difficulties it becomes easier to buy the things because there's more bullets and therefore more opportunities to earn money. It's only one shop in this stage, so I'm gonna get 2 cards. Yeah, these 2.
Thank you. I hope to see you again.
See if I can get 3 when. Look for this. You take 1 hit during the card, you don't lose a life, but the card ends immediately, and you get no iframes after that. So you can't rely on it to save you, but it can. These cannons here is a good source of money. So they keep shooting bullets until they leave the screen. Oh, no. Takaraka recharges MP fairly quickly. So once the meter runs out, I don't have to wait too long to start using it again. And if there's a bullet inside the barrier and the enemy leaves, then when you turn the barrier off, it'll turn orange and home in on you. You'll die if you're not careful.
Hey, there's a clown.
That's a fun thing to say to someone you don't like.
We'll make us balloon animals.
Never. I'm not a clown. I'm a witch.
Oh, well, she's just a knife juggler. I can tell if she's got a fetish or if she's just a plain old freak.
You want to try that sentence again?
That's a horrible thing to say. This is a genuine device that an astrologist uses.
What's a gastrologist? Is that kind of scary? Oh, I know. With a getup like that, she must be some sort of a freelance artist or something.
You better take me seriously now.
These 2 are supposed to be small children, by the way. Also, there's a quick kill here. There's 2 of them, but they you can both take damage at the same time when they're overlapping. Yeah, but that's okay.
That's how a witch like myself does it.
Yours is the way of astrology.
We lost to a clown? We lost to a freak with a witch fetish.
Who's a freak with a witch fetish? Don't you listen? I am a witch.
But you don't look like it.
Well, technically I'm still an astrologist, but I'm gonna be a bona fide witch soon. A super cute one at that.
Then, how come you have a butcher knife?
It's a device.
And you're wearing a kimono.
This is my cloak of protection.
It is. Really.
Just give me the shards now.
First extended 5,400,000 points. I'm not far off from it. I'll probably get it by the end of this stage.
My head's a little too cold.
Hey, take it easy.
Bubble card is short range. Doesn't reach all the way.
Welcome to the
We
pumpkin.
buy the first extend, but we won't do it yet.
Thank you.
That'll be enough.
I hope to see you again.
It'll appear again.
You there! Yeah, you! I'm getting started! Not that!
This mid-boss is actually a playable character from the original Trouble Witches, who for whatever reason isn't playable here. He's not pleased. She comes back later in Origin, so it worked out. Don't know if there's any lore to that.
Welcome to the... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This better work.
See you again.
I've been struggling a lot on the stage 3 boss in practice, so I'm gonna take it safe. Forgot to use this card. I forgot I had this. I'm gonna have to improvise now.
Yeah, it's a heater. Make room for me.
Pretty sure they're talking about Kotatsu here.
Little clown.
Normally, wind would upset me, but it's nice and warm. You can't beat this.
You are really making yourself at home.
Sorry, it's just that this heater reminds me of my country. I actually have the same heater in my room.
No kidding.
I like to lie down next to the heater while eating oranges and watching TV. It's so relaxing, I often pass out.
She likes to draw next to the heater as well.
Draw? Oh, that's a book I'm working on. I publish it myself. Every year, I put in many overnighters getting ready for the winter issue. What do you think I write about?
No idea.
Who else but me? It's a research book that's packed with super heart-thumping tales about Sakurako, the pretty and pure-hearted witch. Wanna read it?
Oh, I'm just freezing out here. Come warm me up, Apophis.
Hey, but you haven't read my book yet.
I don't normally have tail card in the boss, but I'll have to think of something. Because the boss's movements are completely random, and I always lose a life here. Well, I didn't practice, I normally don't. So if it comes from behind, I'm just going to turn the tail card on right now.
You're tougher than I thought.
I normally use the roll card here for sustained damage, and it doesn't always work out. Then he moves at double speed and starts doing things it didn't do before. Here. Where's the last part? There we go. Barely managed to keep my roll card. So it worked out this time. Because I brought 2 cards in.
Oh, I'm sorry for losing my nerve. I actually can't stand cold.
What's wrong with paying homage to myself?
I think you're confused, but I bet someone like you creates her own original spells, right?
Original spells? Sure, I have one which goes Tau Zeta Alpha Gamma Abracadabra Focus Pocus Hocus!
Is that a sorority house?
No, it's not.
If you really want to be a witch, then you need to come up with a catchphrase, something clever.
Huh? I haven't thought of one yet.
That's not good. You need one if you want people to remember you. You should come up with one and put it in your autobiography.
Well, let me see. What's a good one?
How about, give me the shard?
Mildly curious about what the original dialogue here is, but not really. Somehow, still haven't lost any lives. This is where the game stops being novice friendly, though.
That really hits up when I suppress my talent.
See.
7 recovers.
Oh well. Keep beginning with the flamethrowers. You can barely see the flames anyway against this background. Now I'm trying to think, where's the best place to use the roll card? I have never managed to bring it this far before. Oh,
Hey there. Step right in.
it's a rare event. Shopkeeper rarely ever appears.
Thank you.
You have anything to say?
Your business. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
No.
Thanks. Hope to see ya soon.
Just leave it right here. Can bump into these, but you're stunned for a moment. I normally just use the cards here just to break up these rocks and reach things that go behind it like that. Blue objects are not affected by the barrier. That'll become important when the boss fights will come up later.
Welcome to the...
Now we can buy the extend.
Thank you.
Saving bubble for the boss. Okay, this is a backup.
I hope to see you again.
Because I can never remember the huge money-making opportunity here. I can never remember if bubble is available in that shop, because you're not allowed to carry two of the same card. So if you have it by the time you go in, just it's instant stock. It's gonna be enough to buy the next extend.
Emerging like a swift wind scattering cherry blossom flowers, the blade of justice slashes through the darkness like a razor-sharp beam.
Clandestinely concealing her talent and keeping the rituals of witchery in secret, she stands resolute in defense of her principles. Kujo Sakurako is here!
What the?
Clandestinely concealing her talent and keeping the rituals of witchery in secret?
What's this now? What are you mumbling? Who are you guys?
It's a little too wordy for a catchphrase, isn't it? Plus, all these big words make me sound more like an old hat than a young witch.
Don't blame me. You came up with it.
Enough with this nonsense.
Look all the good
It's
faces on the
time
bottom
to
left in the
say
dialogue
your
box.
prayers. By order of my mother Amalgam, your journey shall end here. Come out for more! Incinerate this clown!
Darn, we can at least recognize I'm an astrologist.
My magic is
Here.
powerful.
Just myself there to get some stuff from behind. This boss is a real... yeah, this boss is a real showstopper in higher difficulties. How'd I get hit? What hit me? Turn the bubble on to eat it alive.
I'm not done yet. Finn, you're going down.
Come on. I like to think the bubble's an elemental weakness against the fire boss, but I don't know if it just does more damage on easy. It's nice thought though.
It all boils down to talent, even for a witch. Isn't that right, dear Dobby Deal?
Who are you talking to?
You, now listen up. You're the most powerful monster of the third hell in control of a dark gravity. You turn enemies into gel with the forbidden spell of Vanity Strike and...
Sorry, but the name is Lily, and I don't practice such shady magic.
Really, it's ultimate magic that's guaranteed to kill with a single hit. Ah, whatever. Okay, Lily, show me your hand.
Huh?
We must shake hands and join forces. That's what happens when the heroine vanquishes a formidable foe. At least, that's how it works in my favorite anime shows.
Maybe that's what happens in superhero comics. But that doesn't happen in the realm of witches.
You're better off just going along with what she says. You're better off just going along with what she says.
They forgot to edit out one of the takes there. So, with the other characters, the storyline is that the more of the shards they collect, it's starting that their evil influence is starting to affect them. But for Sakurako, it just makes her start losing her grip on reality, as opposed to becoming more aggressive.
Trouble witches. The horn looks to the heaven, and the eyes look to
I have a card left over, so it's time to use it. Still don't know the best time to use it right now. Sometimes I find myself with too many cards on this stage and I'm at a loss of how to use it. If I was playing on harder difficulty though, I would keep 2 cards for the boss, but here I only use 1. Yeah, this is a really incompetent dub. That's the best way to put it. And unfortunately, nobody knows who worked on this or even how many people, because the English dub is all collectively credited to Active Gaming Media, the publisher. My card. Oh, yeah, I still have the arrow card I had as a backup. This,
I hope to see you again.
I know what I'll do. Use this right now. Because I need to use this card immediately, because the mid-boss here is not a good place to use the cards. So I'm just going to spend it now. Nothing else seems to spawn while the mid boss is around. This is the last time she appears.
I'm Matt. Just to let you know.
This is supposed to take longer, so this is a long drought here. Stuff will eventually appear. Purple bullets are worth more. And they don't turn red if the enemy that fires them leaves before the bullet leaves the screen. Oh, pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to use the card. I was way too late on this card. Wait till it runs out before I go in the shop.
Welcome to the thank you.
Get this.
Thank you. It's all
Oh yeah. It's happened again. I ran out of money. Wait.
Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Can't fire through those orange things, the spike balls. Pretty hard to hit those things in the back. That's what the tail card's for coming up. And I don't think there's a reliable way to know what angle the tail shots are going to start from when you activate the card. There's a global timer and I don't know how to count it. Normally I would use spear on the boss, but I didn't have enough money, so I died. Some of the other routes on this cutscene, something happens that peaks the audio. This is not one of them, so it's fine.
I've been expecting you, lady. Welcome to the abyss of darkness.
Talk about creepy. I sense pure evil. I'm getting a chill in my spine.
Oh, I haven't felt like this in a long time.
I sense a strange energy from you, too. It's delicate, yet surprisingly sharp and pure. And that dark hair of yours, it's so pretty. I want that for myself.
Hey, Sakurako. The devil has also possessed this guy.
Yeah, I see that. But we're fine. I'm excited now. I don't know why, but this is really fun. Let's dance, Wicked One. I guarantee my pure and clear celestial power will slice you into pieces.
All right. I'm gonna let Elixir swallow you both with one gulp. Hope you're hungry, Elixir.
This is the first boss that has 3 phases instead of 2. I used my card in the second phase though, not the last one. Let's see if I can beat this without losing any lives. I couldn't end this phase in time. Now I have to deal with this. And I have to beat my card here. So I want to deal with those blue spikes. So the cards can break through them. Otherwise, you have to do a lot of navigating around it just to get damage in.
You're not getting away.
And then the last phase here is pretty straightforward. But here I like to use spear when I don't have it. Oops,
70 powers.
that's embarrassing.
Did I set the divert record?
Yep, you sure did.
I can't believe it. You actually saved me from that darkness.
I just thrashed about you in the darkness. It really wasn't me that set you free.
I know. Elixir said a goodbye. He said he was content to finally restore the purity in his heart. It's all thanks to you. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Sakurako. I don't look it, but I'm a witch.
You look more like an astrologist, and a genius one at that.
You keep quiet, Urchi. I may be a genius, but I'm a big-time witch now.
I see. Then let me ask this genius witch a big favor. I want you to save Amalgam for me. She's my mother. She gave me the shard, so nothing will be resolved unless you do something about her. Otherwise, Elixir's sacrifice is for naught.
Oh, don't worry. You can count on me.
What?
When the skies are filled with so many enemies, the day turns to night. I restore the light with the cast of a single spell. Don't you realize who I am?
An astrologist, I said.
A witch! How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, okay. I'm sorry, Sakurako. I'm glad you're my master.
Whatever. Just keep your mouth shut and follow me. Got it?
You don't need those things until after you become famous. Should we get the extend here? No. Next extends at 18 million, and that's the last one I'll be able to get. It'll probably be fine if I don't make any mistakes in the boss.
Enter overdrive for the final showdown.
Easy now. Try not to get ahead of yourself.
This stage has 3 shops.
Welcome to the... Thank you.
What should I get first? Let's get these 2.
I hope to see you again.
Look how the music's such in complete silence. Listen to this. These things generate the most bullets. Use this right now. Oh, that shouldn't be. Yeah, this is where I normally use 7-star, but I'm trying something different for this. There's the extend. I'm gonna break that thing that's making those spiked balls first, as quickly as possible. Oh, like that.
Welcome to the... Thank you.
Sure, why not?
I hope to
I need
see
to
you
quit being
again.
so conservative with my gold. Sometimes it just stays on screen for longer than it should. I don't know why. I need to spend all my cards before the last shop appears. I got hit. It's fine. The last enemy is before the boss. So I'm just gonna get what I can here. Here's the last shop in the game. So let's see. Well, firebomb. I gotta do this.
Hey, are you enjoying yourself? Well, I'm not.
If you do that, you get ejected from the shop and no more shops appear for the rest of the stage, but that's the last one in the game, so it's fine. There's 2 final bosses, and between them there's 7 phases. You have to make 3 cards last for 7 phases of the final boss.
Welcome to the deep end of the darkness. I hope you'll like it here.
So you're Amalgam. You sure look like a great witch. I hate to admit, but you're so cool.
Well, thanks. But you become quite the clown yourself with your outfit.
Sorry, but I don't fly off the handle in front of someone. I'm about to pummel.
You've got quite the nerve standing up to me, even though I've been enraptured by the Draupnir. But that's hardly different from a flea infestation. I don't know if you can call it courage or stupidity.
You've got it wrong. Being enraptured by the devil and being possessed by him are 2 totally different things. At least it's called cacodemoniomania where I come from.
So which is it then?
I'll fix everything.
Then let's see what you've got.
Fine, but let me ask you this before we start.
Go ahead, tell me.
Where did you buy that Halloween costume?
Reveal yourself, Draupnir, and wake her up to the reality of darkness.
You rush in. Position the familiar. Get the most out of that. Trying to misdirect the spike balls, but there's only so much you can do about those. Don't worry about money anymore, you can't spend it. It's only good for points at the end of the game. Man. And speaking of the names, this English version changes a lot of the names, and I don't really know why. Because as far as I know, no other versions of this game published by different publishers, they don't touch the names at all. I'm trying to roll here just to skip this phase, basically. Pretty sure you can also do this on normal difficulty. Don't know about hard.
Destroy evil with magic. That's how a witch like myself does it.
Yours is the way of
And that phase
astrology.
is kind of like something out of what's it?
sliced it
Esperade,
right in
I
half.
think.
Not
Does something like that. One of the F's games does.
feel something incredibly ghostly.
That was the last, not the actual final boss 4 phases. I can't get anything out of the roll there. Keep your distance here, it shoots flames. Wow.
7 recoveries
Never been cornered like that before. Oh well, no one sees me, that's fine. I don't normally have this much trouble on phase 1. Card, just cause. And then we go up here. Destruct the lasers that reaches all the way across the screen. Yeah, it just does it again. F-bomb. F-bomb is the strongest card in the game, and I only use it at the very end.
Did you defeat her?
Yep, I had some trouble, but I chopped it up into pieces. It'll never come back now.
That's a fierce frost sword you've got there.
Oh, you woke up. Sorry I was rough on you, but how are you feeling?
Really good, actually. It's all because of you. Thanks for freeing me from that long nightmare. But who are you anyway? Something tells me you're no ordinary witch like us.
I'm an astrologist that wanted to be a witch.
An astrologist? And you wanted to be a witch?
Yep, but I couldn't. In the end, the only thing I can depend on is my power. I've realized that, unfortunately. No, I knew it from the get-go. But I still thought maybe I could be another me if I succeeded on this journey. Yeah, at the end of the day, I can really only be an astrologist. That's cool in its own way, and I don't hate it. But... but I'm a little... disappointed, maybe.
Sakurako.
Don't be.
Huh?
The obligation of a witch lies in taking the high road of morals. Doing the right thing is what's important, not your perspective or appearance. Yes, you already are a fine witch. I want you to believe in yourself and keep vanquishing the darkness of the world with that gleaming sword. Will you do that for me?
Yes, ma'am!
Enjoy the ending. Not even close. My personal best is, I think, 32 millions, but only in single play, not story.
Here, my mother gave this to me to give to you. It's an official Imhenland Magic Church Pass.
Sweet! Now I'm officially a witch too! I finally get to be a real witch!
Good for you. I'm glad your dream has come true.
What's great about being a witch? Now you have to go to the castle every time something happens. Isn't that a hassle?
I'd rather be called a punk, but not be called at all. Hey, what's going on with Amalgam? Is she still working as a maid at the castle?
Well, even though she was possessed and can't really be faulted for the havoc she wreaked, she still must pay for her crimes.
That's understandable. I'd look so cute in maid's outfit. I'm gonna try one on next time I go there.
You know, you're really weird. Suit yourself. And here, I made the transformation wand that you wanted.
No way! Wow, that's incredible! It's just like I imagined!
Behold, harnessing the magic of the operator, this clever device can transform the clothes on your back into any costume. I hate to toot my own horn, but this is one of my masterpieces.
Let me try it!
Hey, no! You shouldn't use it here!
No worries! I'm a witch now! Ah!
It makes you completely naked for a second during the transformation.
What? Yikes!
I am going blind.
I'm sure with practice and further refinements to the design, they can get the transformation time down to 1 millisecond. Look, all the great transforming heroes. Anyway, that was Trouble Witches Neo. really mysterious English localization aside, it's a pretty fine game in its own right. You're better off looking for the later versions, Trouble Witch's Origin or Trouble Witch's Final. I don't know too much about those, but they have different and more characters aside from the core cast. But there's a good amount of challenge to be found in any of those versions. Anyway, my next game, I'm going to do more Twinkle Star Sprites, hardest difficulty, no miss attempts. So I'm gonna go from easiest difficulty in this game to hardest. Let's see how well that turns out. Coming up next on Shmuptember 2024. Stay tuned.